What's up guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple navigation menu for your website because apparently I somehow deleted the navigation menu for my website. So we're going to be making it again. Full disclosure, I already made it again and then decided that this might be a good opportunity to show you guys how to make one, so I deleted it again. So let me show you what we're going to be making. So this is a screenshot of the website before I deleted the navigation bar. So we're going to be creating this. It's just going to be a simple navigation bar that has a clickable icon, some navigation buttons here, and then a WooCommerce cart. So let's dive into how you do this. So right now I'm on my home page, and that's fine. I'm just going to come up here and hit Edit with Elementor. Now first things first, I want to add a section to the top of my page. So I will come here and I'll hit this plus. So now we can create a section here, and I'm going to drag in this intersection. Now right now you can see it's divided into 2 columns here, and we want 3 columns because we have this icon, the navigation menu, and then the WooCommerce cart. So we want a column for each of those elements of our menu. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll come here and we're just going to right click on this section right here and now hit duplicate. So now we got these 3 columns here. Now I know right off the bat that my navigation menu is going to take up the most area. So I'm just going to go ahead and widen this out a little bit. There we go. Now let's start by adding our icon. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to drag in an image. To set my image, I'm going to come here and click choose image. And now I can choose the image that I want there. So I'm going to use the Boise Web icon, but of course that'll be different for you. So I'll go ahead and select this and hit insert media. So now I have my icon, and I want this to be a clickable link. So I'm going to come here to link, and I will hit custom URL. And I want this to take us back to this home page if we're on other pages of the website. So I'm just going to enter in the homepage URL for this website. Now this logo is about the size I want it, but if yours isn't looking exactly the way that you want it, you can come here to style, where you can change various properties of your icon. Alright, so that's our icon. Now let's move to the actual menu portion. So to do that, we're going to click on this section here, and we will scroll down either in Pro. You can also find this in Site. We are going to add nav menu. You can see that it populated this with a couple of different clickable buttons here. Now you might be wondering how it knew to put in these particular links, and I will get to that in just a minute and show you how you can change this to reflect your own site. But for right now, before I do that, I'm going to set the alignment on this to right. Now there's a lot of things that you can change with this. As it is, I'm just going to leave it because I like this, but there's various things such as the pointer, which is going to change kind of that animation when you hover over your buttons. So now you can see that line is on top, or you could do a double line. There's just various things that you can change. Also, you can change the animation. So let's try drop out. You can see that now it's expanding out from the text. So just various things that you can change there. And of course, we have even more options here in the style menu. You can go through there, change this to be however you want it to be. But as it is right now, these settings pretty closely reflect the original, so I'm just going to stick with that. Alright, so let's talk about how you can change this menu. So I will hit update, and to change this menu, we actually need to go back to our WordPress dashboard. So here in the dashboard, we're going to come down here to Appearance and then click on Menus. This is where we're going to create the menus that we can use on our website. So I'm going to create a new menu real quick, and we are going to give this menu a name. I'm just going to say Test Menu. Then we're going to configure our menu settings. I'm just going to set this to Primary Menu, and we're going to click Create Menu. And now we can start adding the pages that we want to have in this menu. So over here we can select which pages we want. So let's add the About page, the Contact Us, Services. Let's add the Shop page. And we'll click Add to Menu. So there we go. There's our menu. You can also add sub-menus to these various menu items. So let me actually add products to this. And I'm going to put it here. And if we drag it to the side like this, this now becomes a sub-item of our shop button. You can also add posts, custom links, a whole lot of different stuff here. So once you're satisfied with your menu, you can go ahead and save it. And now you can use this menu on your site. So let me show you. I'm going to come back to that navigation bar that we were editing. We'll just come back to Edit with Elementor. And if I edit this, you can see right here, Menu. If we click this drop down, we now have two menus here, our main one and Test Menu. So let's click Test Menu. And now you can see that this also gives us this drop down where we can select products. So pretty cool. So that's how you can modify this menu to be whatever you need it to be. So I'm going to set this back to main. And now let's finish creating this navigation bar. So to do that, I'm going to click here. I'm going to come down to WooCommerce, and I'm going to add menu cart. Now here we can change what we want our icon to be. It can be a shopping cart, it can be a basket, it can be a bag, whatever we want it to be. We can also change kind of how light or dark, I guess how bold your icon is. I'm just going to go with cart medium. You can also change your items indicator, so none, bubble, or plain to show how many items are in your cart. You can show the subtitle. You can hide this option if there's nothing in the cart. Just various things that you can do there. As it is, this pretty closely reflects our original. The only real change that I want to make here is that at the moment it's kind of hard to see because of this blue square showing our section, but this has a black outline to it, and in our original it didn't have that outline, it was just white. So I'm going to come here to Style, and I'm going to go to Border Width, and I'm going to set that to 0. Now you can see that that black outline is no longer there. So I will hit Update. Obviously, there's lots of different stuff that you can change in here to customize this icon to look however you want it to look. So I'm going to hit Update, and now let's come back and we are going to view this page. So there we go. We now have our navigation menu all set up here. And this looks pretty close to our original. Now, one final thing that we need to do is we've only set up this navigation menu on our home page. So if we come here to About, you can see that now we're kind of trapped on this page because we don't have this navigation menu. So the last thing I want to do is add this navigation menu to the rest of those pages. So I'm going to come back to Edit with Elementor. And I think the easiest way to do this is just going to be to create a template of this. So I'll hover over the entire section here, save as template. We're going to give this navigation menu. Save that. Close, and now I can just come to my various pages and add that template. So there we go, we've added this to our About page now, and I'm just going to go through and add this to the rest of the pages on my website. So there you go, guys. That's how you create a simple navigation menu using Elementor. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and I'll see you next time.